Hey, it's David Davis from Train Signal and from VMworldVideos.com. I'm wearing my VCP4 hat today because I got this at VMworld 2009, and today I'm talking about VMworld 2010. I'm all ready to go to VMworld. I got my badge. Actually, that's from last year, but I've been working on my schedule. Got my schedule here, and let me tell you a little bit about the agenda and some of the exciting things that are going on. First off, on Sunday night, we've got the VMworld Run along the bay. This is the second annual VMworld Run. Last year, we ran the Golden Gate Bridge. We had 200 people out there running the bridge. A lot of money was donated towards a charity called Save the Bay. This year, it's the same thing. We'll be running along the bay, though, instead. And again, the donations go to charity. So that's a great cause Sunday night. I hope you'll come out. That night, Theron Connery and Sean Clark will be starting their Woo Pass. They're going to open up a can of Woo Pass. Actually, it's the warm-up party as a service, or the VMworld Underground Party. And then on Monday, there's a lot of great sessions happening. I'll be speaking at MA 8339, which is my session covering the top 10 free vSphere tools. I'll cover some of my favorite sessions of VMworld here in just a second. But then on Monday night, the Solutions Exchange opens. Train Signal is going to have a booth for the first time. They'll be giving away my free vSphere 4.1 video training course. And then I'll also be over at the Veeam booth because they'll be giving away my Train Signal Veeam video training course. And then that night, there's a tweet up. John Troyer is putting together a tweet up with Eric Siebert, and we've got sponsors. Train Signal and Zygo's a sponsor, and the tweet up is at 9 o'clock at the B-Bar across the street from the Moscone. Then on Tuesday, again, a lot of great sessions. That night is the In-N-Out Burger Meetup put on by two VCPs and a truck. You should check out his website to register for that. And then the EMC party is that night. It's an invitation-only party at the Temple. Really cool-looking place. I haven't been there, but maybe I can sneak in. And then that night is the Veeam party, again at the Thirsty Bear. So that'll be a lot of fun. Those guys always put on a good show. And then on Wednesday, I'll be meeting with the Virtumania guys at the Veeam booth at 1 o'clock. Rich Brambley's having a meetup. I speak again on Wednesday, covering again the top 10 vSphere tools. And then the VMworld party is that night, of course, with the big band in excess. Then on Thursday, Simon and Eric and I are going to record a vChat from VMworld that morning. And now let me cover some of the sessions that I want to make sure that you don't miss when you're at VMworld. First off, there's TA7962, which is Nick Weaver, or Linkspat, from Twitter. My man from Texas, he's going to be talking about modern networking in a virtual environment. There's V18328. It's Eric Siebert, it's Simon Gallagher, and Simon Seagrave from TechHead, and they're covering the affordable vSphere labs, how to create an affordable vSphere lab. Then we've got TA8623, that's the Storage Superweight Heavy Challenge with Von Stewart, Chad Sakich, and a lot of other storage heavyweights. That should be a real good smackdown between the big storage guys. After that, we've got BC7773, which is Mike Laverick covering Site Recovery Manager. He wrote the book on Site Recovery Manager. I want to make sure I don't miss his session. There's TA8188, which is Chris Wolf. He's going to be talking about what server-hosted virtual desktop vendors aren't telling you. It's a long title, but I always want to hear what Chris Wolf has to say. Very smart guy. Wednesday morning, Eric Siebert's got another session. He's covering a deep dive into virtualization, how stuff works. I really want to know how stuff works. I think it's an intriguing title that Eric came up with there. The session is V18268. And then Duncan Epping's got a session. It's BC7803, planning and designing an HA cluster that maximizes uptime. Again, Duncan's one of the people that when he talks, I want to listen. Chris Wolf's got another session, MA8092, covering cloud futures, the infrastructure authority. I want to hear what Chris has to say about cloud computing. Scott Lowe, the man who wrote the book on Mastering vSphere, he's talking at session TA8101, Virtual Storage and VMware vSphere Best Practices. You don't want to miss that from Scott. And then lastly, Charu from VMware, he's covering transitioning to ESXi. And I want to see what he has to say about the recommended path that businesses should take to transition to ESXi. He's talking at session SS8222. So I'm really excited about VMworld 2010. I hope to meet you there. It's going to be a big show. See you at VMworld.